Hi, I want to talk about how you can really benefit from this ukulele strum course. So before you get started with this course, what you want to do is you want to watch two sections first. First, you want to watch the section on the right hand technique. There's quite a few tutorials, quite a few lessons in that section. You want to watch that section first. Next, you want to watch the left hand technique. That section, there's about 3 tutorials in that section. So you want to watch 2 sections before you start your strumming lessons. One, the right hand technique, which is quite a bit of lessons, and the left hand technique. At the bare minimum, you want to make sure that you at least have some kind of understanding for those lessons before proceeding onto your strum course lessons, because those two are separate. In other words, we don't discuss the right hand technique and the left hand technique in your strum lessons. We strictly talk about only strumming, none of the right hand and left hand techniques. So you need to cover those before you start the strumming lessons tutorials of the course. Very important, very important. At least at the bare minimum, have some kind of understanding, so when it comes up, you at least understand what it is we are doing in the lesson, so you don't get lost, or you don't get confused. Okay, with that being said, there's a couple of other things that you want to keep in mind. In the first tutorial, or actually the lesson, which is the straight down strum, we'll talk about this a little bit more, but not a whole lot more. And then we're not going to talk about it hardly at all for the rest of the course. So you want to make a note of this. And what this is, we're going to talk about is the problem that most people go through. So every time I teach in class, I notice the students always have this problem. Okay, and the problem is this: rhythm, timing, the count, being able to stay constant with the timing of the song. So there are 2 things we're doing in the course when we're going through the strumming course lessons. It's the timing. So in other words, I'm giving a count and I'm counting along through the lesson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you want to keep this constant. You want to keep that timing steady, like a metronome. It doesn't go faster, it doesn't go slower, or you're snapping your fingers. So go ahead and do this snapping with me. If you cannot snap, then go ahead and clap along with me. So once the count starts, 1, 2, 3, 4, keep counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the rhythm of the song or exercise that we're doing. It doesn't speed up, it doesn't slow down, it just stays like this. And what helps is that you should tap your foot every time you play along with me. Tap your foot, doesn't matter which one, left or right, doesn't matter which one, as long as you're tapping your foot. And please count out loud. That means while I'm playing and you're playing along with me, you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, once again, I'm not going to discuss this timing lesson a whole lot after this point. So you need to maybe write on your music sheets: timing, tap my foot, count out loud, and also watch the tutorials, left hand technique and the right hand technique. Watch those first, those sections first, before you start your strumming course. If not, you're going to come across some kind of confusion, or you're going to be wondering, well, how does he do that, or what is he doing, or I don't quite get it. It's because you haven't watched the other lessons that coincide with each other. So in other words, strumming section of the course coincide, that means goes with the left hand technique and the right hand technique. They all go together. It's not all included now. You gotta watch them all to make up the whole course. Okay, with that being said, please follow the suggestions to help you really benefit from the course, learn faster, and get ahead faster and get to point A to point B, or get to your goal or your destination a lot quicker. Okay, so when you're ready for the lesson, we shall see you then.